してるより愛してることを
Well, hello
伝
there.
える
Mom Terry here, along with her fabulous co-star, Miss Lucy. And Miss Lucy is not a happy camper. It's getting too hot down here for her to have fun. So we're going to move up to Brian's Head. I'm going to tell you all about the positive things, how to prepare for something like that, and making the most of your BLM or National Forest camping, right? She's going to have so much fun once it's cooler. Once it's too hot, I really can't walk her on pavement or anything. You know, I don't want her paws to burn. So let's talk about all the positive things we have to look forward to, because I'm really going to miss Cedar City. Cedar City has a Walmart. They have a Joann's or a Michael's craft store, a Dollar Tree. They have a couple of stores. I think the population here is like 30,000. But when we get up to Brian's Head, I think the population is 4. So Brian's Head is a ski resort, so everybody goes there in the summer, in the winter, and during the summer they ride their bikes down the mountain, so it's a lot of fun. You know, it's going to be nice. I'm looking forward to the change. You know, it's full of cool mountain air. It's very cheap living. I'm going to get groceries tomorrow. We're going to go up there. It's probably going to cost me $15 in gas round trip. Groceries, I spend $50 a week. I eat like a bird, and so does Miss Lucy. So we're going to be able to bank a lot of money. There's lots of free camping all around. I wanted to be in Big Bear, California, but there's not a lot of free camping all the way around. Besides it being beautiful up there, when it's hot down here, I don't feel like cooking. I don't want to turn on the stove and heat up the van. You can tell how hot it is. I have my bug screen up and my door wide open. The plus is they have vault toilets and dumpsters, and those are my 2 favorite things. And the other advantage of going up there is I can put up my big clam tent and do my arts and crafts, and or do some van repair. I do need to do some more Velcro work and everything, so it'll be a lot of fun. I can't wait. So there's 2 places up there. There's Brian's Head and Duck Creek Village, and then there's smaller little places too. So I can go back and forth. Now, I like Brian's Head because Brian's Head, you go down a dirt road, you're there about a half a mile, maybe a mile away, you're in the town of 4 people, but they have public restrooms, they have a lake to walk around. It's going to be really pretty. Now, there is another place called Duck Creek Village, and Duck Creek Village has a lot more shopping. I wake up in the morning, I know this place to park, and I'll give you the coordinates when I get there, but you wake up and there's antelopes surrounding your vehicle. It's so beautiful. It really is nice. I think Duck Creek has a library. I know they have restrooms all throughout the city of 4 people. Let's see. Oh, you have to watch out for sheep in the middle of the road. It's farm access, so, you know, anytime you turn a curve, there could be like a farmer with all of his sheep crossing, so it is a little tricky going up the mountain. They do have a nice sit-down restaurant over at Duck Creek. There's a place to do showers and laundry, and lots of free camping all over. So, like I said, this is going to be one of those jam-packed videos. Let me get to the beginning of my notes. All right, I'm really going to miss it here. So let's talk about getting up the mountain. I didn't go today because today is Sunday, and it's full of Yahoos. What are Yahoos? Yahoos are people that work all week, they work all week, and Friday they pack up the RV, they park up the 5th wheel, and they just dash up that mountain. They can't wait to have fun. It's like, yahoo, 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 you know, drink beer, loud music. I don't find that at Brian's Head, but I find it at a lot of BLM camping. They have ATVs. They're very noisy. And then on Sunday, they have to come down the mountain and hurry up and get ready to go back to work. So the mountain is a little treacherous. The one road that I do like taking up, there have been a lot of accidents. So that's why I usually wait till Monday, you know, give the people, you know, the hard workers, you know, the place for the weekend, you know. So I'm going to try to stay up there 14 days in a row. Why? I think gas will cost me like $15 to get up and down the mountain. That's a lot. You know, it's only like, I want to say 20 miles away, but it's up the mountain. I'm going to pack the van up with lots of groceries. Oh, I love it when it's colder up there because things like spinach and stuff, I can just leave out. In fact, the front of my cab, it becomes part of my refrigerator. So things that normally I have to fill with my fridge, like green onion, cilantro, spinach, it can sit up front. And then I get to fill up the van with meat. Now, I'm going to try to do it for 14 days. Can you think of all the money I'm going to save by not being tempted by the Michaels down here? Yeah, but I'm going to try to stay up there for 14 days. Lucy lives exclusively on meat. Last time I gave her canned chicken and she upchucked it. So someone told me it could have been too much salt in there. So I'm going to see if I can get away with being up there for 2 weeks. Now, there's going to be a huge, huge difference in the temperature. Now, down here it's 90, maybe 60 degrees at night, or it will be in a couple of days. Up there, it may reach a high of 70 degrees during the day and in the 30s at night. But I'm prepared. I knew I was going to do it, and I packed all my cold weather camping gear in the back. So, yay, we're ready for it. So today is preparation day. Now, I've been up there many times, so I already know, like maybe 4 miles from our campground, there's this wonderful little campground, national forest, that you can go in, and they have the little pump. So I have like 5 empty gallon containers that I'll fill up, but I'll bring 1 bottled water, especially for Lucy. I can drink the mountain water. She can't drink the mountain water, or I don't want to risk it. Now, going up the hill, there's a lot of planning that needs to be done. Today, all my batteries are charged up, so I don't have to worry about charging things up. But normally I do. You know, I only have 3 or 4 outlets, so I got to make sure everything charges up. It's a 45-minute drive up there. Tomorrow morning, I'm going to stop in at Walmart, get some food. I have 2 of the Hot Logics, but one of them, I'm going to get one of those Atkins diets, probably like broccoli and beef. And I'll leave here at 10 o'clock in the morning. I'll plug in my Hot Logic Mini, and by the time I get up there to Brian's Head, I'll have a nice hot lunch. Now, over at Brian's Head, I believe they have one store, one itty bitty little store. So check everything before you do something like this. Make sure you have enough butane, propane, gas in the car. There is one place to get gasoline up there, and they're not cheap. So, I mean, go through all your food. Make sure, like me, I have my dental repair kit, right? My tick key, you know, first aid kit is up to date. Make sure you have everything before you go up there. All right, so you make sure you have all your supplies, and don't forget the calamine lotion. I found poison ivy up there, or poison oak. Only I got it, but one little bottle like this that they sell at Dollar Tree of calamine lotion costs $4 up there, and that was 2 years ago. So like I said, try to think of everything you need. All right, now then, cell service up there. Okay. On the National Forest land, it's not the greatest. And what I do is I drive around until I find a spot. You know, once I get my YouTube going, then it's like, that's the campsite that I'm going to stay at. But what I do is, to make sure that it actually works, is, let's say I drive up to a spot and I turn on YouTube and I get it to play a video. That could be a fluke. So I shut down my phone, I restart it, and then make sure that I actually get a cell service. I know it drives people nuts, but I've never had a problem finding a cell service. You just have to, you know, try this campsite, and eventually you get it. I know in both Brian's Head and Duck Creek Village, I get great cell service, and I have T-Mobile. All right, so, over at Duck Creek, it's beautiful over there. I have this wonderful campsite where I'll wake up and there will be antelopes surrounding my car. I'll put out my clam tent. I'll get to do all my arts and crafts that I want. Staying for 2 weeks, there's no real place to shop. I mean, over at Duck Creek Village, they had that wonderful restaurant, and I think it was $10 for a hamburger, so I might treat myself. Brian's Head, they had a couple of cheaper restaurants. So do I have to go up the mountain to beat the heat? Nah, we're pretty good. I mean, 85 today, and like I said, my door's open, no one's know. Does it look like I'm sweating? No. But I don't want to play beat the heat. Let's play beat the heat. And what do I mean by that? Well, if it's hot, my refrigerator's going to run more. If my refrigerator runs more, then I got to use both my batteries. Right now I have my solar up, charging up my other battery. Cooking, I'm miserable in the van when I have to cook and heat up the place. So there's so many reasons, and like I said, Lucy's paw gets hot on the pavement, so I'm going to miss all the shopping in Cedar City and all the fun, but we gotta go. What, Ruff? Ruff? You gonna bark at people? All I know is when I take up Miss Lucy, she's gonna have the best time. It's beautiful up there. We're gonna have a fun time. And you know, one of my viewers will say, why are you delaying the video? Because tomorrow's a driving day. Tomorrow's a prepping day. So we're going to go have fun. Oh, please like and share. I can't believe I have 5,200 viewers. Could you share any of my video, whatever your favorite video is, share it with your friends. I really want to get this channel up to $10,000, and I'm going to work hard this year to get it there. All right, what do we say, Miss Lucy? We will see you down the road. It's very pretty up here, isn't it? And this is Starlight, my Prius that I lived in.